Hey everyone, welcome to another jungle gameplay tutorial. For today, we're going to be playing Warwick, and here I'm going to teach you the tips and tricks, do's and don'ts, and advantages, disadvantages when it comes to playing this champion. So with our SOP, or standard operating procedure, always want to switch to your control ward the opposite side on where you want to start, then immediately recall and switch to your sweeping trinket. That way we could prevent any level 1 cheese or invade by the enemy jungler. So the reason why I started at the bot side instead of the usual blue start is because the easiest lane to gank would be this Mordekaiser. Whenever I see a Mordekaiser, that would always be my pathing because once he hits level 5, he's gonna be way harder to gank because of his ulti. So if I'm able to get one gank off before his ult, that would be perfect, help my laner get ahead, and I don't have to worry about the top side anymore. But it's up to you on where you wanna start. Either is fine. If you don't know where to start, just start blue buff. It's always the safest pathing to take. So when clear with Warwick, one thing I do here is I smite the red buff early because once it gets below 50% HP, your second skill procs and you would gain additional attack speed. But only do that if you're confident that the enemy jungler will not be there. Because if the enemy jungler is there and you smite early, that's gonna be a free steal for him. So here I was thinking about going for the Mordekaiser because my passive proc, but I decided to play it a bit safe. Go for one camp first and wait for buy a little bit more time. But once I see that they're still trading on the top side, I immediately go there. My second skill helps me gank faster, and I even use Ghost to get the kill, waiting for the flash before the third skill proc, but he doesn't use it, so we're able to get the first blood. So perfect pathing, because if we started top side, we'd be in the other side of the map and it would be way harder to gank this Mordekaiser. So with this, we go back to our own jungle. We want to hit level 5. We could possibly gank the Mordekaiser one more time since we're gonna hit 5 before he hits 5. But if the lane is already gonna be pushed and my Jarvan's gonna recall, then it's no problem. If we wanna just full clear, then recall, then we could look for a gank either mid or bot lane. Okay, the camp's below 50. When clearing the jungle, there's not much you could do. You just use a first skill in between your auto for the short animation cancel. But aside from that, it's pretty much brain dead. Just press your skills and clear the camps. Okay, once we hit 5, my first tip with Warwick is always look for a ulti opportunity because Warwick level 5 is very strong ganking potential, and that's what you want to do when playing this champ. If you're not able to get any ganks off before the 5 minutes, then there's something wrong with the team or you're not playing him correctly. So while I'm waiting for the camps to spawn, this is the perfect opportunity to look for a gank. Unfortunately, it's warded, so I have to move back a bit. And then once the ward is gone, I could look for a catch. I'm thinking about usually want to go for the ADC, so I position myself. Go for the Ezreal, but unfortunately, he has third skill plus heal, so I have to run back. Goes away, but we switch to E. First skill, nice ulti by the Rakan. And thankfully, almost got punished. So if the enemy laner, oh my god, I got sniped by Ezreal. Never mind. And yeah, at least Seraphine flash ulted. 1-for-1 trade overall. And my Rakan just died. Never mind. 2-for-1 trade. What is happening, guys? Anyway, as I was saying, if you're ganking the dual lane, I think it's way better to go for the champion with no dash. So for example, that fight, if I jumped on the Seraphine instead of Ezreal, most likely things would have gotten much cleaner. So we still have our, even though we don't have ult, we see them overextended, and with our second skill, proccing, we have additional move speed. We see the Ezreal flash. I know the Seraphine flashed earlier, so we tried to go for the punish. He also has no ulti. Nice knock up by the Rakan. And then we queue backwards so that we could go out of tower range.
Top turret is under attack.
So that's my second tip on Warwick. If you are, it's very easy. Oh wait, before that, second skill and then ulti. Look for the Veigar. He has no more stun. Bang. Combine it with the third skill, even longer crowd control, and we get another kill. First tip is to gank with ulti, which I just did, and then second tip is very beginner friendly champion because you know when to gank when you're passive proc. So even though you're not looking at the map, the moment that your second skill procs and you can smell someone, that's literally an indicator of what lane you should gank. Because if you have ulti and enemy team is or enemy player is less than half HP, then it's just a guaranteed kill once you're able to ult. Another mechanic that you wanna learn is the Warwick ulti. So the Warwick ulti scales on your move speed. The range scales on your move speed. That's why before ganking, if the enemy... Oh, for example, here, my second skill procced again, so I have additional move speed. So this should give me increased range on my ult. But since I don't have it yet, I'll just zone away the Mordekaiser and try to start the Herald. So we see the Master E top side, so this is gonna be a contest. I'm waiting for my ult to go up. Okay, they go for the Jarvan, that's really good. Nice rotation by the Rakan. We take down the Master E, and without the jungler, we could possibly take this. But we have to be careful of the Mord ult. Okay, Seraphine misses. He's trying to yoink me. Okay, thank God we take it before the ult. Okay, to jump the Veigar. We ult to the wrong target, and look at the Veigar. Bro, Veigar can't play the game. Warwick, jungle farms mages. Mages can't play the game with Warwick in the game. Okay. Anyway, so with Mordekaiser, no more ulti, we get a counter kill even though our Jarvan dies. And good start. Very beginner friendly. The only mechanic you probably need is using the ulti and fear, chaining them together, and hitting your ult. So ulti, you just need to jump on beside the enemy person, the enemy champion, and then auto attack. So it's very easy to hit compared to before where you have to jump on where the enemy champion is. You just need to jump beside them. Okay, double objective, really good for us. We want to snowball this game because Warwick's not the best scaling. Once the enemy team has like Stasis, QSS, or Crown, it's gonna be way harder to play this champ. So we want to snowball as early as possible. As I was saying, one trick, the reason why I went Ghost is because if you use Ghost, you get a longer range on your ult. So second skill, ult, look at how long my ult range is, bang, with the second skill. And look at this, Veigar can't play the game. Even bursts the flash and disappears. So you wanna go for the squishy targets like the farm lane or mid lane. So this guy's a mage farmer. Just one-shot them once you have ult. Okay, we use pop the Ghost, Mordekaiser out of position. He might ulti, get the fear off, and he's not able to play the game. Okay, we get another kill. Bot side. Okay, Varus 1v2, casual. Miss the arrow. Oh, rip. NT, it's fine. 1-for-1 trade bot side. So you could either max second skill or third skill here. If I'm ahead, I would want to max second skill because I could make full use of my move speed for stronger ganks. But if you're behind, I like third skill for the additional tankiness. Since your third skill is a mini Alistar ult. So sometimes you don't want to use the fear as immediately. You want to tank if you want to tank the opponents, then you don't want to use your fear ASAP. So I just check what's the top build here. And it's the Terminus Magi's. I think the stable itemization here is Triforce, Terminus, and then third item would depend on the situation of the game. If you're ahead like this, I'm 9-1 at 7 minutes, then you definitely want to go with Awakened Soul Stealer because Warwick is very ult dependent, and since you could just one-shot someone with your ult, this would give you reduced ult cooldown, helping you put your ulti up faster. Or reducing the cooldown of your ult to make things a bit clearer. So second skill, we check where they are. So another way to check where the enemy position is using your second skill. So their second skill gives you a scent on where the closest enemy champion and gives you additional move speed. So if you don't want to face check, you just use your second skill and it would give you immediate vision if they are close. So 2v1, I'm strong, so I tried to go for a bit of a limit test. I went for the Seraphine because if I go for Ez, I will get... Oh, rip, too much. Too greedy. So I checked Seraphine's items. I was wondering, how did I not one-shot her? So she had heals, Redemption, and Solaris. Redemption gives a lot of HP. I'm not yet at the one-hit potential yet. Maybe I can one-hit the Veigar, but if they have HP items, then I can't one-hit them yet. So that's the weakness of Warwick. If you don't immediately burst the target you are ulting, and there are other enemy champions there, you're just gonna die for free. So you wanna guarantee that you would be able to burst a target. Unfortunate, if you saw the Seraphine ulted, I thought I dodged it. But for some reason, it tagged me. And I died. It is what it is. Okay, we go back to farming. My second skill procced again. Okay, take 2. Try to go for Seraphine or Ez. We go for the Ezreal. Combine it with the Fear. Fortunately, he lives again with 1 HP. So sad. But with the Mord flashing, perfect opportunity. Thank you! So without our ult, we have to play a bit safe. And what I do here is I use my third. Look, my third skill. Look how much ults I tank. And that's why you don't want to use your third skill. So for example here, after the Yi uses the Alpha Strike, that's when I fear. He runs away, tries to chase me, and we just kite. So that's how to full use or fully utilize Warwick's kit. If it's a front to back, you wanna and they're targeting you, you don't wanna immediately recast your third skill. You wanna keep it there as long as possible. Because if I didn't have my third skill there, I just get one shot by Veigar plus the other one that ulted Ezreal. Okay, we just wanna steal the camps. Top side camps before Dragon. Pretty sure we would be able to get that unless my team massively chokes. So try to get blue buff. There's a fight mid lane. I don't know what's happening. Okay, they get chunked a bit. So after getting blue, we look for an opportunity. I use Ghost for more move speed. Bang, get the perfect fear 3-man. Veigar does 0 damage. And we just chase the Seraphine. So when chasing, you could use your first skill. You just drag it. And it's gonna go behind the opponent. So if you saw what happened there, I just dodged the Seraphine E because I backward Q. So if you're chasing or want to dodge some skill shots, you always go for the backward Q instead of the normal Q. Okay, with 3 members down, even though their jungler's up, we should be able to get this for free. Team is doing well. We're helping snowball the game because if you look at their late game, it's kind of strong. Master Yi, Veigar, Mordekaiser, Ezreal, they're all pretty much scaling. And the only scaling champ we have is Ziggs. Okay, with this Soul Stealer, really good on Warwick. What's good about Warwick is that he has both AD and AP ratios. So whatever you build on him should work. So third item can also be... if you're behind, you could go third item Twin Guard, Death's Dance, Wit's End. But if you're ahead, you just go Soul Stealer and just one-shot the enemy team. Go back to farming the jungle. We have ulti, so if someone overextends, we could try to go for the kill. Prioritize ganking over farming. Especially at this power spike. If we get one guy, then probably free Baron for us. Okay, get the Scuttle, secure vision. I have full spell. Mid lane, I see that they're fighting the Mord. And this is good. This is good. This is what you want to do with Warwick. Just go behind the enemy line. Kill someone. Okay, yoink. No more Veigar. But we're getting FF right now and I can't do anything. Saj. So that's the problem. That's why at the later stages, you want to get Zhonya's. Or Stasis. Because after that combo, if I had Stasis, I wouldn't die. My team would be able to follow up. But at the end of the day, we're still able to clean up. I just buy time for my team. Since my team has a lot of gold, they're able to win the fight by themselves. So now we have Stasis. It's gonna be our defensive item. Really good if we're caught out of position. Also good for engaging after we use our ulti, third skill, first skill combo. Okay, my team starting Baron is gonna be a bit sketchy, but since our jungler is still down, we could probably reach it. I use my second skill for additional move speed. I think they turn. Yep, they're turning because I'm not there. My Rakan dies, so it might be a bit sketchy. So just wait for the perfect timing. Okay, 3 people are low. Go in, yoink someone, and then yoink another guy. Look at my Q damage. 1 Q is minimum half HP if they don't have any magic resist. So with 2 members down, I did not respect the Mordekaiser. I got ignited. I just wanted to deward and then reset, but unfortunately Mordekaiser was there and we just die. Look at my Soul Stealer stacks, by the way, 40. Yeah, I was wondering, how did I die? I had Zhonya. I thought Baron killed me or something. Oh well. So that's what you don't want to do. That's another Warwick weakness, that you cannot face check with this champ. So the best way to face check is just use your second skill. Anyway, I think I haven't tackled the combo yet. So your usual combo with Warwick is if the enemy is more than half HP, use second skill so that you get the additional move speed, which will translate to more ulti range. So your second skill, ulti, and then while you're jumping, you could press the third skill. And then after you land, you wait 1 second and then you third skill again. If you're able to practice the combo, you would be able to crowd control the opponent for at least 2 seconds. And then the last thing you want to do is press first skill. So that's gonna be your finishing touch. If they live, it's fine. They're guaranteed to be lower than 50, which should give you move speed to be able to chase them down. We clear bot side first since there's nothing happening in the Baron. There's a big ass wave. Our side lane control is not the best. But once we play together, our team comp is pretty strong. We have a lot of AoE, a lot of engage. So we just clear, of course. Next item is very flexible as well. It depends on what you need. But for this game, I was thinking about going for Wit's End initially because they have triple AP plus Wit's End's really good. It synergizes well with AP. Okay, so this bam. Master Yi couldn't play the game. Gets one shot. So if you see someone that's out of position, you immediately second skill and ult. So with their jungler down, I'm pretty confident we could start this Baron. If they contest, it's fine. I could just solo this. The only problem is Mordekaiser's showing, so I'm a bit scared because he's gonna ult me. Yep, I knew it. So we just hold our third skill for as long as possible. We have Zhonya's, but we use it to buy time. Thank God my team gets Baron. I wasn't able to contest it. And then we go for the lifesteal again. Look at my HP when I have no lifesteal. I mean, okay. Veigar's gone again. 666 HP on 1Q. So that's how strong Warwick's lifesteal is. So if you're against a Warwick, one of Warwick's counter is anti-heal. So you need the anti-heal when fighting against Warwick. So with 3 members down, even though our Varus dies, we have the numbers advantage. We have Baron. We should be able to get this Dragon for free. Deny the bounty from the other side, and we get Soul, which is the best news. Okay. We look for some camps to take. I'm trying to yoink someone before recalling with my ult. And since they just play safe, we just take the Gromp. And then go back to buy our next item. So I'm thinking about... Initially, I wanted to go for Wit's End. But I realized I'm 60 gold away from Guardian Angel. This would help me give more confidence. Because if I go in, I can one-shot someone and then Stasis, GA. So a lot of ways to buy time. So that's why GA is really good on Warwick. Plus, it gives you more damage since it has a BF sword component. Okay, we get blue buff. We still have Baron for the next 40 seconds. We go for this Mordekaiser who is overextended. I was thinking about ulting, but since he's no more HP, we're just gonna get the kill. So all we're doing here is just looking for low HP targets, but we're already 70. We have more than half the team kills, by the way. So there's a fight that's happening. I pop Ghost for the additional range. There's a Veigar cage, so I can't jump yet. Wait for the cage or dodge the cage. So even though you ult away, you ult one. Yeah, you don't ult right beside them. There's a 1 second buffer that you could still ult someone even though your ult is far away. So there's a what do you call this? Yeah, third skill, the Veigar combo. We live through that. There's a buffering time. There's a grace period before your ulti is wasted. So sometimes, if you wanna ult in advance and it misses, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, you still have that ulti proc. You still have 1 second to auto-attack someone for the ulti proc. Okay, Elder's up. 2 members are still alive for the enemy team. I use my second skill, check where the Veigar is. I missed my ulti. Okay, we hit it. Good one shot. Unfortunately, I hate Mordekaiser. Just need to buy time. We have Ocean Soul plus GA, so not that scared. We have third skill also. Look at all of the damage I'm blocking. Jarvan dies though. Not the best. This could give them a potential Baron. It's a 4v5 in their favor. What I'm trying to do here is pull the dragon and wait for my ult to come. But since this Mordekaiser overextended, why not? Why not just kill him? Okay, my passive procs again. I see the Master E. Wait for the E to show. Get the fear off. We still have ulti, but we don't need that. So E dies. I have Ghost. I have everything. Yoink the Seraphine. Just kill them one by one. I finally get caged. For some reason, I'm 1 HP. I didn't even know how I did not die there. And with that, instead of going for the Elder buff, they're all dead. No more Nexus shield. And with the top side pushed, we could just go straight and look for the end. Bang, bang, bang. 86. Look at my Soul Stealer stack. 86. And yeah, pretty chill game. And that's how you are able to carry when playing Warwick. 100%. Let's go, baby. So 21, 4, and 5. And even notice I already had 21 kills because we just kept killing everyone one at a time. This Veigar wasn't able to play the game. 18k gold, 42k damage dealt, sudden impact, burst plus. Low my empowerment damage, 4k. I think Warwick's one of the best users of this rune. Almost 1k GPM. And that's basically what you want to do. Always look for the isolated target. If they're squishy, much better. Just one-shot them, wait for your ulti to come back, rinse and repeat, then take the objective and get the win. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.